Okay, we've done all the things we need to do with the 1/8" bit, so it's time to change to the 1/4". So move to your preferred zeroing location. Mine's 2.5 or 3 over in X and 2.5 or 3 over in Y. It gives me a nice clear space here. Then we need to lift the Z a little bit so we can get the bit out. So we remove the 1/8" bit. Now put the 1/4". And on a lot of bits, Amanda's in particular, they have a little mark that shows how deep the bit needs to go in the collet. It's on the shaft itself. What I do is I make sure that none of the cutting flute is in the collet itself. So I insert it to the point where there's a little bit of the shank itself showing below the collet. So just about like that. Tighten it by hand a little bit so it doesn't drop out, and then tighten it good and tight. So the next step is to zero the Z-axis with this new bit. You have to do it anytime you have a bit change. So let's put this here. Kind of a tangled mess here. Let's test the connection. Make sure it's good. Clip it on. Run the Z0. And then make sure you take the clip off the collet, get it all ready to go. Now the 1/4" bit makes a lot of dust, so I'm going to use the dust foot on that just because it makes a big mess. So we have to raise the Z just a little bit to snap the dust foot in. And on this Max, it's just held in with magnets, so we just pop it into place. Turn on the dust collector. And we run the third file, the 1/4", and it does all the 1/4" features. It does a little shallow pocket for the perch, for the bird to stand on when he goes in and out of the hole. It cuts the entry hole and does it first as a pocket so that it removes the plug. That's an easy way to break a bit if the plug cuts loose and rattles around as you're cutting. So I do it as a pocket just to eliminate all the material, and then it cuts the parts out with tabs. So we're done with the cutting. Let's shut off the dust collector and remove the hold down screws to take the blank up. If your gantry's in the way, just move it out of the way with the keypad or with commands. The parts will be held in pretty well with tabs. There may be some of them that are not holding in the thin parts, but they held enough to cut, which is the most important thing. Almost. Let's see if I remember to take all the screws out. I think I got all the screws. Now the only thing holding it are the little pieces of double stick tape in the corners. So let's pop this off and then we'll go to the work table. Let's see. 1, 2 corners. Sometimes these things are, this double stick tape holds pretty well. 3 corners, 4 corners. So the tabs popped on these because they were held a little bit. 2. But the remains of the tabs are still on here. So we'll go to the workbench and remove the rest of the tabs.